You are my pookie pie of beautifulness. I love you. I would like to feed you foods and kiss upon your face while together we watch the top 10 best date movies of all time. I twitch with love for you. Number 10 is Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Jason Segel gets dumped in this movie.
Are you breaking up with me?
But he was naked while it was happening, which leaves me feeling really conflicted about the whole thing.
Do you want to put some clothes on?
Would you like to pick out the outfit that you break up with me in?
He's picking up the pieces in gorgeous Hawaii, next door to the hilarity of Russell Brand and Kristen Bell, and an endless parade of today's best comedians.
I like her hair. I wonder if the carpet matches her pubes.
And it ends with puppets, and nothing sets the mood like puppets. Nothing. Making number 9 Love Actually is like cheating because it's like 8 great movies rolled into one big celebration of humanity and how cute and sad and wonderful we are.
All I want for Christmas is you.
Some characters are luckier than others in this movie, but you can count on every story feeling realistic but magical at the same time. And it's a scientific fact that Hugh Grant dancing to the Pointer Sisters is the equivalent of 3 Appletinis for your lady. Now, dating is all about getting to know somebody, and there is no better way to get to know somebody than to put in number 8, Bound. This movie is about hot chicks that celebrate their new love by stealing mob money.
Where's my money?
Jennifer Tilly and Gina Gershon are smoking hot. You know the sex scenes are super realistic too because they hired a sexpert named Susie Bright to educate the ladies before they took their clothes off.
These people are serious.
Guns, blood, guns in paint, and lots of running in lingerie downstairs. Everyone wins. My final answer for number 7 is Slumdog Millionaire. This Academy Award-winning movie almost went straight to DVD until Fox Studios saw how good it was.
Are you nervous?
Danny Boyle directed the heck out of this movie, creating a rich vision of India, love, and game shows. This movie helps us remember that love means never having to say you're sorry. Get it? Sorry? Indian sorry? Sorry.
Everybody on the dance floor. Very nice, Grandma Molly.
Number 6 is The Wedding Singer because it has the perfect amount of humor and romance and 80s hair to give your date a warm, fuzzy feeling.
All right.
Adam Sandler has rarely been better than this as Robbie, the mullety pushover who falls for Drew Barrymore. This is the chick that got famous for loving an alien. Adam was a shoo-in. I can't help but relate to this dialogue.
Well, I have a microphone and you don't.
So you will listen to every damn word I have to say!
Yeah, do you hear that, YouTube? Listen up, number 5 is True Lies. Everything about this movie is great. If you think it's cool to hate on James Cameron, just remember that he got where he is because he makes movies that are engaging and memorable. Arnold chases down a criminal while riding horseback.
Could you press the button for the top floor, please?
Jamie Lee Curtis does that insanely sexy dance in her underwear. Tom Arnold is in his funniest role ever.
Hi, Helen. Harry forgot something back at the office.
And do not forget Bill Paxton as a smarmy car salesman. Nothing brings couples together like thwarted terrorist plots.
May I see your invitation, please?
Sure. Here's my invitation.
And nothing says romance like a nuclear explosion. Hey, and speaking of which, that's kind of what Daniel Craig did in his first outing as James Bond. So number 4 is Casino Royale. This one is gonna have you dreaming of blue Speedos or green, Vesper green. She was the best Bond girl in years.
I will be keeping my eye on our government's money and off your perfectly formed house.
You noticed.
This movie was not just about a high-stakes card game, but it made me all in for this new era of Bond. When you give your loved one candy on Valentine's Day, make sure that there's chocolate in the box and not a beating heart like in number 3. They recently remade My Bloody Valentine in 3D and it's pretty good, but the original is even better.
This ain't no fairy tale, little girl. If you don't take it seriously, you're a fool!
It's about a miner who hates dancing so much that he would rather cut your heart out than see you Watusi with your baby.
First Valentine's dance in 20 years. Has to be something special.
The kills are totally brutal in this movie and gave it an X rating when it first came out. This guy will confuse you with clothes, and then when you're half naked in the mine, bam, he will get you. This one is so scary, I guarantee it's gonna send your date into your lap with terror. Number 2 is High Fidelity, because John Cusack had to be on the list at least once for all the great date movies he's been in, like Say Anything and Grosse Point Blank.
She does this thing in bed when she can't get to sleep. She kind of half moans and then rubs her feet together an equal number of times.
This one is gonna have you and your honey making top 5 lists forever, and having sex at funerals, and standing in the rain yelling terrible things at each other because you're in love.
Get your patchouli stick out of my store!
And my number 1 best date movie taught me a really important lesson, which is sometimes the best first dates take place in a trunk of a car. It's out of sight. Jennifer Lopez and George Clooney have this unbelievable chemistry that's totally off the charts.
You have got to be kidding.
This movie has great music, is super funny.
Ever wear one of these? I don't ski.
And J-Lo uses a police baton. Serve and protect that, my friends.
We wanted to tussle. We tussled.
Whoops.
So, did I properly educate you in the ways of love? Did I get you all hot and bothered? I hope so. What movies have worked for you on dates? Leave me a comment down below. Yes, I know I left The Notebook off the list. Come on, it's too easy, you guys. Honestly. Click subscribe. I'll see you next week, because it's all about love. Love, love. L-O-V-E, love. I love you. I do.
Film Strip, the movie trivia game that reveals more than answers. Scratch your movie itch with Jack and Uncle Al on Trailer Hitch. See where your movie picks land this week on The Best List. Screen Addict is your one-stop shop for movies, reviews, and the latest film news. Hollywood Trenches gets down and dirty with the top directors in Tinseltown. On Badass Digest, Devin Faraci puts the fun back in being a film nerd. Get your film fix. Subscribe to Cinefix.